I'm Bobby J. Welcome back to the channel. Well, just got done doing a concrete job, getting loaded back up to head on to the next. And the reason why we're pouring a concrete pad, or just did, it's done now, is because we're taking out a diesel water pump. Show you that in a second. We're going to replace it with an electric water pump. Yeah, we're going green. No, I'm just kidding. I don't care about that. Diesel. This pump over here, I'm about to show you, it's a little bit undersized. That's the biggest issue. Second thing is I'm tired of hauling fuel out here. Hauling fuel every time you go to irrigate. Bring in 80 gallons of fuel. So electricity, you flip a switch, it's on. No change in engine oil, no air filters, day in, day out, year after year. Electric is easier to deal with. And you're gonna say, yeah, Bobby J, it's also cheaper too to burn that diesel. Well, you know what? PG&E, I tell you what, their rates are something else. And as long as fuel is down there in that $3 to $4 range, and I'm talking on red, not clear at the pump. Believe it or not, gallon for gallon, when I mean pumping water, a gallon of water for a gallon of water going through each pump, there's not a whole lot of difference in the cost of electricity or diesel. But got this job done, got it chained down, bolt out of here. Because what's on the agenda tomorrow morning is we're spreading some gypsum. Gypsum is a material that once it works its way into the ground, it helps to keep soil loose and aerated, and helps when it rains a lot, your water goes down instead of wanting to pool on the ground. Basically, like I said, it's a material that helps keep the ground loose. So I got to get the orchard tractor out there. We've already got a spreader waiting for me. We've got to get the JCB, the Turbota. That's what I call it, my little pickup. My Turbo Kubota, that I'm more so used on this job as handy, but it's gonna go ahead and just hitch a ride, and if I need my little pickup tomorrow, I'll have it with me. So, like I said, get chained down, let's get out of here. I gotta get the orchard tractor and get everything moved to the next place. Grossed out about 32,000. Here comes the big hill. Let's see what you got. And we're cresting it. Now my plan here is headed back to my place. I'm just gonna park this whole rig because, like I say, this can just go straight to the gypsum field, all set up the way it is. I think I'll go get in the 04, hook up the old Big Tex. I don't get that thing out very often, but today's the day. We're gonna use it. And load up an orchard tractor, go take that out there, deliver that tractor so it's there, because I need, like I said, both the JCB to load with, and I need the orchard tractor, and the spreader is, as I mentioned, it's already there waiting for me. Just gotta get all the equipment out there so we can rock and roll in the morning. I can just come in forward and unload, do whatever I need to do, turn around and whatnot. But today I gotta back in all the way in here because I don't think I can get turned around. I got a lot of shit in the way. Okay, got that tractor dropped off, and in the morning, got to hook up to that puppy. There's the spreader right there. Now, let me show you something. Let's see here. So I can step up here. Now, that right there is one big pile of chicken manure.
That is one big pile of shit.
That goes all the way down there. And also you can kind of see right in there, makes a left-hand turn around that green tree, and a whole bunch of stuff back in there too. That is a lot of dookie. But you know what? That's what makes stuff grow.
Yeah. Or you get your shit.
You can get pretty fancy with all the science and fertilizers and technology when it comes to creating all these different synthetic fertilizers and whatnot, but you can't beat Mother Nature at her own game. And some good old dookie out in the field, it makes stuff grow, and that's what we need. Because back there, those almonds right there, we need a big crop next year. And natural organic fertilizer, we're doing a combination of compost, manure, and even some grape cake. That's like I believe the grape skins that is a byproduct at the wineries. And what we're doing, no, I am not going to spread all of that. We got an outfit that's going to spread that, because I mean, we're talking about, you saw how much is there. A little spreader, we'd be out here half the winter trying to do that. We are going to go spread the gypsum. The gypsum, like I said, loosens the soil. That's what we're targeting. We're going to go knock that out tomorrow. So I'm gonna rock and roll in the 04 and head back home. Park this rig, 22, still sitting there right where I left it. Ready for me in the morning. Come out here, see what we can do to get some gyp spread.
You got me down again.
Gypsum. Yep. What is that? It's 2 transfer loads. Oh, let's start scooping her up. is that concrete pad I was talking about. Poured that the other day. As you're seeing, get the pump all put in. Now, all the infrastructure for the pump. It's amazing how much water that sucker could move. You wouldn't even think it, but it moves a lot of water. More than an 80 horsepower diesel engine. That's 50 horse is what that is. But got to get a couple things figured out. First thing is electrical. See my conduit, what I did there. Gonna install a box right there. Bring the field lines in. Field lines over there. Got my panel and pump, or panel and pole and everything in there. That was in a previous video where with the JCB, I stabbed that hole and put that pole in. That was a bit interesting by myself. Oh, then my little, I gotta pull my little slab here. Be able to turn the pump controls on and off. Yeah. But yeah, gotta get power ran. There's the conduit there. Over there, we got to also get got to get power over to this little 10 horse that also pulls out of this pond. Get that done, knock all that out, actually remove the old pole and old panel, and then piping that sucker right there out from the river screen. That goes to the inlet, and then coming out of the outlet, I got to shoot across right here into there. So obviously some structures have to be changed there, but and I'm thinking some sort of a manifold to go across here. I don't know, I got to consult with my irrigation salesman and see what he thinks on that one right there, on what his recommendation would be to build, what kind of manifold or whatnot here coming across, because this needs to be reliable and not break and explode. And this thing, we're talking 1,200 gallons a minute is what this pump moves. Yeah, a lot of water. Grande agua. So not bad for a Saturday evening. Wrapping it up here. We just got done with that gypsum job out there, and I was itching to get this pump put in place. Oh, and you saw me torching away on that. Those are 5-foot long T-stakes, your standard fence T-stakes, but they are driven in the ground, I would say, about 2.5 feet with the spade part down in the ground. And those two will kind of help work as anchors to hold, because as you can see, this pad's not very big. It's 5 by 8. It'll kind of help to hold this pad in place, especially if there is, gosh forbid, some sort of explosion here and water's running uncontrolled, and there's some erosion or serious saturation. Hopefully those steel stakes will help to kind of hold this thing in place. So good for now. I'm gonna go ahead and call it an evening and head on home and enjoy what's left of not much of a Saturday. See ya. Now, I started out, you didn't see that because that's where the video started. I started out pouring a concrete pad, and we got this motor all in place now. Now, we're working on getting this sucker wired up. And, well, I'm a professional amateur, but I got my buddy with me, Brian, and he is a seasoned pro. So, he's giving me a hand. We're doing this together. We've got quite a bit of work, so we're trying to get it all done together so we can punch it out in one day. We got to pull wire. We got to mount some boxes. We got to hook stuff up. We got to change some conduit. We already ran some conduit, but yeah, basically, hopefully by the end of the day, we've got this 50 horse right here going, and right there, we got a 10 horse. We're going to hopefully have that one running. This one doesn't need to run until actually springtime, but that one there, that one needs to run right now because it's almost duck season.